That's out to Dupree now, looking towards second middle when Mage is pushing the apartments with that CZ. Nails the first headshot and a second, gets the bomb down. Dupree looking to back him up, but the job's been done really. They don't have to overcommit to this, but Mages, he wants a bit more of this action. He might just get it, but Dennis will finally silence him, and it goes to a 4-on-3. Bomb still down though, as he knows Dupree is lurking somewhere.
Dennis just sitting back to see if anyone's going to push out and try and babysit that bomb. Great shot from Glaive, jumping around the corner as he reloads. It's Lepro though. Dennis clears out middle. I think he might have been spotted at that as well, by Device even, but the boost works perfectly as Xyp9x gets one kill. Dennis, all on him. Down to 1 HP. I think this one's over as well. He'll grab the silenced USP, see what he can do with it. If he somehow miraculously one-taps all three of them.
We'll see. Xyp9x challenging as usual, but this time not successful. Glaive now just with the UMP, flashes over the nade, not doing any damage. He knows his players on the other side, and all he can do really is try and buy himself some time and try and pick up that M4. Oh my god, what?
They do have Glaive still holding off on the arch side as well, so the wrap is going to be held off potentially by UMP. Sees the shoulder, fires back into it. Dennis down. That's 2 kills for the UMP, in fact. For Glaive, now it's Dupree in question. Molotov's in front of him. Do spread slightly. He's got to go around and go to the small pit, changing his angle. It's actually just baiting them towards Device. Dupree. What's he done? His Molotov kills him. That is a true 1G. As Device still has the AWP, and thankfully Glaive's up to the task of rotating and Get Right. Great shot. Glaive's only got the UMP, and he's down to 67. Get Right's on 30, and it's Magisk wrapping around from mid that will take him down.
Out of his back pocket. And here come the grenades. Look how successful they are as well. Forrest, you're going down. Surely 1 HP, and Xyp9x will seal the deal. Run.
Teams don't want to dwell around that tree position because they just think they're going to get airstriked out of there.
Oh, Device. Such a smart play.
How do you, you're on stilts, you go top triple to hit that shot. That's pretty clever. Get Right's never going to have crosshair placement on that. I thought it was Xyp9x. Device actually got that, in fact, both of them from the other side. Xyp9x certainly could see like the assist on it. Rez gets one back at least, thankfully, for NiP. Something to write home about. Seemingly showing a lack of depth because they need to very least get some bombs down. Forrest will start it off. He gets Glaive. Banana control. So we talked about the nades, the thought process of not wanting to stick around by the tree. Well, they bypass that. They get aggressive, and by killing them before the nades are thrown, there's one less to be thrown, so now they can actually sit and dwell in Banana.
What?
Xyp9x just destroys Forrest. Wow.
Why do they keep getting so many kills in the smokes after everything that's happened?
I know, right? It's like, this is the worst time to get kills. They'll have Reddit nerds more to cry about.
Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, he had a chance for another, but Magisk will go down. The rotation's required now. As he keeps checking out the apartment position, you can see he's very aware of the prospect as he takes Dupree down. Lovely work, that should be the round. The fact they get the kill on that side of the map, they can pretty much confirm that A will be open. There's no way B would just be left with no one there whatsoever. So Xyp9x now on the hunt. Can he catch him before he gets towards top of middle? Certainly can. Nails the shot on Rez. 2 versus 1. The Clutch Minister making his way around towards top of middle. He's got presence towards Arch though, and I'm sure he won't be aware of it. It's going to be Get Right to finish things off. Great shot.
At the time, they're not going to be able to really do much else with it. I say it, that's exactly when they decide, but Xyp9x locks them. They're going to run out. There's no way they can get to a site at this point. They have to pretty much overwhelm Glaive and run directly onto B to make this work, and he's still sitting behind the smoke that was deployed. He's come back around, but just has Lecro. I think hesitation's going to cost NiP here. Oh, slow reactions from Glaive. Dennis gets the shot off. Now we've got a chance on it because they actually were calling to leave him, but no smoke, and Xyp9x has the angle. Yeah,
they've got nothing left. This is a nightmare. Yeah, Xyp9x just absolutely wrecks them there. Oh my goodness, this is scary. Will he come through? Looks like he will, and it's have to be a jumping kill, and he nails it somehow.
Dupree does get back the kill in their favor, but it's traded again as Glaive gets Rez. Dennis gets Glaive. Still then the man advantage to NiP. Device in the side, close proximity makes it work on Forrest. It spots the jumping Dennis to find an angle, nearly gets a third, fires through the wickets, unfortunately, of Lecro. He now has a chance to potentially punish him for that, but it's Xyp9x to arrive. 9-1 Astralis. Chance, Device, to get that shot toward the underpass. Tough target to fire at. To make it work, Forrest, speaking of targets, has an easy one on Dupree, running and gunning, CZ. And he's going to continue up the hallway toward Magisk, who's got to be very careful here. Just throwing a smoke means the gun's not ready. Forrest is aware of that situation and capitalizes. But they don't account for Device. Glaive covers off Lecro at Arch. Device can't quite reset in time to get Dennis, or at least with the muscle memory of aim. Can open up the map potentially. Big rotation would be required for that bomb to go back down throughout middle, but they're going to go toward the site. Dennis has been holding it perfectly. He finds Zipic on a headshot. Say for at least one here. The question is how close together are they and how fast can they trade back the angle? He hits Rez, they're both low. M4 is going to have something to work with, but he's a little bit worried about Pit beside him. Flashes himself out, jumps down. He's got time to work because he's got a kit need. That should be enough for Rez. Bouncing back it is, and he'll start searching desperately to find Dennis, and he looks the right way, spots him low HP. Glaive's got it, 10 for Astralis. You've almost, like we saw with Forrest when he ran up to take the kill on Glaive that round, you've almost got to just run up and take the fight. Well, you know they're going to have nades in their hands. Or just give it up.
We'll see if this is going to be effective. 40 seconds remaining. Zipex feels like it's going to be an A attack. He'll drop his smoke for his teammate. Device will stay in the flames. They're actually behind him, so he's got a free kill. That's so well played and so unfortunate, as he wants another as well, but doesn't fancy that. Looks like the banana split will be coming in, but Glaive one step ahead of the curve. But Lekro finally showing us what he can do with that AK. Zipex has to be aware of CT spawn now. 20 seconds remaining.
Zipex is alone inside of the ruins, cuts it off. Drops the one on the wrap. Now he can focus inside of the site.
Oh, that incendiary.
On top of the bomb. Forrest, he has to bail on it. He can't plant it. 9 seconds. He's down to 9 HP. Rounds over. Bombs on the ground. That's a well-thrown bit of kit. It is brutal. Micro's going to go back around towards mid. They're going to have to go late again. Molotov on the site. That's fair play, but it's irrelevant because it's back to Banana. People sort of have the Virtus Pro cobblestone mid doors. When you walk out, there's 4 people on the line. Oh, the exact moment they think it isn't going to happen, it does. Get like it's one, but look at the lineup. Oh my goodness, Glaive almost got a third. Lekro pulls it back. Time to plant. No, not with Device on the case. And it's working back down the stairwell. Door to boiler. Magiscardi being very, very passive. Has both angles to watch. At least he gets Dupree closer. Device as well. That AWP is very sharp today as he gets Get Right. Device to get Lekro. Steals it out from underneath Magiscu. Seeming to get by a kill in this round. He's done a ton of damage. The nade might collect one as they jump inside of the site. Device needs to be aware of that fact. And this does indeed collect. As Device goes to the pistol, it's all under Rez. 1 on 3. And Astralis looking at a 13-1 scoreline.
He can do it though. Rez in position with Device looking awkward. This can absolutely happen. Mages now 1 versus 1. Rez has looked so good on Trent. I think he's going to pull this one off, Matthew. He absolutely does.
As that was all Rez needed as an invitation to get back around the corner. Dupree bottom side of the bench will easily able to spot out Dennis, but unfortunately can't really cover a 90-degree window all at once, so Lekro gets an easy trade on.
Massive 1 on 3 clutch just to find them a second round. Device spots another. Surely he gets traded out here. Oh, Lekro. You hate to see that, as Mages will find the bomb towards Quad. Device repositions. He's been an absolute monster so far. He hits the shot. He goes for the knife. What's going on here? It's going to be down to Rez and another 1 on 3. This time he can't pull it off. 13-2 on one of those 1 on 3 clutch that shouldn't be going in NiP's favor. Suggests they go towards B, the fact they have 2 smokes, and Get Right gets the first. Can Rez join the fragging responsibilities? He can't just yet, but they have got the advantage. 4 on 3. They obviously need this pistol, but Dupree's been so efficient. That's going to be Rez on 38 points of health. Lekro, surely. Oh, that movement. There it is. It comes through. Lovely shot.
100 HP for both players on Astralis' side. With that bomb in their favor, they can certainly set the crossfire. Lekro, he's got Zipex. That was a good try. Device baits, gets the aggro. He tries to peek out. Now Device has problems. 15 HP, stuck at Emo. Surely he'll go down, but he's got the first kill. Chance to reset for the second, but Lekro's got him. Jump up. Quick shot as soon as they arrived in that position as well, because Get Right's tagged down to 38. Get Right backs off underneath Orange 2. Oh, they wanted perfectly to set up Rez to take the aggro. Get Right swinging around, gets found by Dupree. Rez still clotheslines Dupree, however, but it's all to play for. AK still in the hands of Device as well as the bomb gets closer and closer to being planted, but they've got to watch the flank. Dennis is there. Famos, Magisk can't really take the fight at range, so uses utility to try and contain him.
He was flashed for a second, so I assume he checks it. Not quite, but Mages doesn't nail the shots, and it will be a 3 on 2 as the retake begins. Headshots required from this AK. Device will find the first. He needs it back up from his teammate, or maybe not. Comes down to the 2 versus 1, but Lekro will take them both down. They tried to double stack towards that Emo position.
Forward stance at the mid wall for both Dennis and Lekro. Lekro's going to see the kind of boiler first. Good shot to the first one. Dennis nearly finds 2, but they had time to reset, and they look back, Glaive with both kills.
But Forrest is the one who's alive on the A side, Matt. We know how good this guy is. He knows he has to find multiple kills here, and he's certainly capable of doing it, but the flashbang is so brutal. This is do or die time now for NiP in a 4-on-2. They'll have no money left and be 14-4 down in the third and final map against the world's best here. They just might have to save these SMGs. I think that might be the only option here. They can get AK, that's great. Oh, maybe a bit more. Get Right might have found them a window.
Astralis going to get 14. 10 more than that of NiP.
Ouch.
And that's even worse because they can't get right away with the weapon. Rez gonna have the only SMG.
So remember, we do have North MIBR after this one, which is actually a really compelling matchup, and that's a compelling shot as Lekro. NiP have the lead right now, but they do not have any rifles. We have 3 players towards the B side, though. There could be a chance here. Good boost. Get Right will get another frag. They actually still have a fighting chance here. Deagles doing what they can, but will they check the boost? Absolutely not. Rez lighting them up. They've got a chance. NiP will live to fight another day, it seems, unless Glaive can pull something monstrous out of the hat here. He collects the bomb. AK in hand, smoke goes down, and he's gonna have 2 players in spawn. Oh my goodness, he actually kills the first and tags up Rez as well.
They can't push through to deny this. He gets a chance to set it up, flash through, he's expecting a push, they're not there, and they are gonna spray it! Oh, they nearly lined up for him. Forrest on 34, Rez was just behind, but NiP will get a 5th. Into a fraction. 53. Tries to spray back into it. They do have device tagged up on 20, so that direction would take him out. Dennis is going to start at 2 pre-falls. And as a result of it, no teammate to work with, no point in working it at all. Let's get back together, regroup. Glaive's got a shot. He's opened up on Rez. It's on to Get Right. Remember, he was already tagged. Weakened up. Oh, just missing on device. That 20 HP nearly taken from him. And Glaive's got Get Right again as they work back in. Incendiary through. Lekro flashes out. Glaive's got him as well. That's 3 kills for Glaive.
But 4 kills to find and a bomb to defuse on the B side of Inferno. I'm sorry, I'm not convinced this is going to happen, as Zipex should confirm that fact. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your first grand finalist will be Astralis.